The Scarlet Letter. In a modern-day scarlet letter, the courthouse would probably be looked at as the scaffold in the olden-day version, because it is the center of the town, and Hester would have probably been holding Pearl on the steps instead of on the scaffold like in the novel.
This medicine reminds us of Chillingworth and how he tries to cure Dimmesdale when he's sick.
This is a picture of a church, and it resembles the Puritan belief because they're very religious, and that Dimmesdale is a minister, and he performs lots of good sermons at churches.
This tombstone reminds us of when Dimmesdale dies at the end of the book, and then a year later Chillingworth dies, and then a couple years later Hester dies, and then Pearl lives happy, and then she dies.
The forest reminds us of when Hester and Dimmesdale meet up for the first time in a long time, and they talk about their future together and their plans of going to Europe and raising Pearl and ditching Chillingworth. The brook reminds us of the part in the story when Hester shoos Pearl away so she can talk to Dimmesdale. Pearl plays by the brook for a little while, and then Hester calls her back so that they can all talk. When Pearl comes back, she doesn't like that Hester doesn't have the scarlet letter on her chest anymore, so she points at her, and while she's doing that, the water in the brook mimics her movements, and that's kind of a significant part in the novel.
A poem that reminds us of the Scarlet Letter is called Children by Family Friend Poems. Children are the ultimate gift to two people who love each other and the ultimate inconvenience to parents that don't. There is no bigger responsibility, and yet a relationship with a child can bear the greatest rewards. Children intuitively know when they are wanted and when they are not. The way that they raised from the cradle will affect the people they will become. There is a famous saying that children spell love, T-I-M-E. There may be many compelling reasons why you cannot be with your children, but none of them can replace time. It is gone forever.
This is a poem that reminds us of the Scarlet Letter, and it's called My Secret Lover by Catherine. I sit here longingly listening to our song, knowing with you, my dear, is where I belong. The words are meaningful and feel so right. I can almost feel you touch me, holding me tight. I miss you so much, my eyes they shed a tear. Sensing your presence, I feel you so near. I close my eyes and feel your lips kiss mine. With deep arousing passion, it feels so divine. We know it's hard to keep this secret love alive. It's intense and exciting knowing it will survive. We didn't think this love was really going to last. It took hold of us both and moved us along so fast. One day, darling, nothing will keep us apart. It's true love that is felt deep within the heart.
A real world connection that we made to the Scarlet Letter and the media is the movie Easy A. The main person in Easy A wore an A just like Hester, and she made it look pretty, and she was proud to wear it like Hester. And they both got a bad reputation from wearing the letter. And in Easy A, they were in a high school perspective and not a Puritan community, but they were both very judgmental. This is our poem we made up based on the Scarlet Letter. There once was a girl named Hester. She had an affair with a minister. The end result was Pearl. She paid the price for her sin by putting the A on with a pin. She was judged by the town on the scaffold. She was told she'd do penance until she grew old. Chillingworth told Hester not to tell, or he'd make her go to hell.
3 years later, still wearing the A, she got a house with her kid down by the bay. So Dimmesdale doesn't look like a hypocrite. Their love is kept a secret. The men were trying to take Pearl away, but Hester got Dimmesdale to say, no, that's her girl. But because Dimmesdale's health is at risk, Chillingworth moves in to fix. One night, while Dimmesdale is fast asleep, Chillingworth reveals the secret he was supposed to keep.
An electric chain was formed when the three of them were no longer torn. Dimmesdale became confused with Chillingworth's identity, so he asked Pearl to reveal it to regain his sanity. Pearl wonders about the letter's real meaning, but Hester won't tell because she's an immature young bee. The forest is where the lovers meet again to plan their voyage to England as soon as they can.
Hester removes the letter from her chest, when Pearl notices she will not rest, until it's put back on her breast. A wrench is put into their plans when Chillingworth decides to join the voyage at hand. Dimmesdale's last sermon was his best, everybody was impressed. Then he revealed his branded chest. Then Dimmesdale died on the spot, later Chillingworth joined him to rot. Pearl received Chillingworth's fortune, and Hester died when she returned to Boston.
Okay, you
Okay, just do it.
Oh,
Okay. Sing the poems that we found too. So you'll be like,
oh yeah.
alright, now here starts the poetry section of our video. This is the poem that we found. You're recording.